Some breaking news coming in from Bengaluru. Another accident due to a pothole in Bengaluru. A woman fell off the bike after she landed on a pothole on a flyover, after which the woman rider was injured in that accident. Deepak joining us for more on this from Bengaluru. Deepak, another accident due to pothole in Bengaluru. The Bengaluru residents must be asking, will we ever have a pothole-free roads?
Absolutely, and this time the accident taking place on the outer ring road. And I'm standing on the outer ring road. I'm standing with Rijesh, who of course witnessed the accident and captured on his, that accident was captured on his dashboard camera. And one could only imagine if, many cars in Bengaluru had these dashboard cameras, how many accidents like this we'd, see. Before I talk to Rijesh, let me give you an example of what Rijesh and hundreds or thousands of Bengalurians go through on a regular basis as they travel through, the outer ring road. You can see multiple potholes on this particular stretch. You can see the bikes and the cars, of course, moving at almost 20 speed. And anybody who's not aware of the kind of potholes on this road are at a bigger risk because, there is a huge risk, especially now with the small rains coming down. There is, a lot of slush. There's also water covering these potholes. So the risk only increases. And these are not small potholes. These are massive craters. Now, as far as what happened on the 17th of August is concerned, Mr. Rijesh is here with me. If you could tell me, Rijesh, you were going to office, I believe, when you saw this. What exactly happened?
Yeah, so it was usual day to office. I was started office around 9:15, and I was doing a ramp up on the outer ring road over a flyover towards the KR-Puram. And I saw a lady suddenly skidding from a bike and then falling down. I instantly realized there was a pothole, and then she fell down, and I immediately was able to stop my car, and I rushed to go and see what happened to the lady. And she was crying continuously, and a good Samaritan held her up and then made her to sit. And it was a minor bruises. That's why she was able to move her hands and legs. But it was a really bad fall. It was. Hope she was very lucky.
I travel on this, flyover very regularly. People are commuting at quite high speeds at this flyover. And fortunately, you were driving slow. She falls right in front of you. You managed to stop the car right in time.
Yes. Else, I am not sure. It could have been much worse than this. So I hope all these potholes are filled up in time so that, we don't want to see like this, people falling, not because of their fault, but because of somebody else's fault, right? Yes. So that's pretty bad, See, we all take pride of living as a Bangalorean, Bangalore is a lovable city. Bangalore is a great city to live. And it gives so much opportunities for all people, for all walks of life. But the incidents like this, the poor infrastructure is creating a dent in the Bangalore's fame, People think negatively. When you think about Bangalore, it's showing about the bad infra, right? It doesn't take, a big fortune for us to fix those roads. A single night or 2 nights, if they just walk and fix those, at least 2-3 kilometers of potholes can be filled up.
Well, that's the least a taxpayer is asking in the city nowadays, that just give us good roads. We are paying our taxes, one of the highest tax-paying cities in the country. And are these the kind of roads that Bengalurians deserve is the question. More importantly, we've seen a death that has occurred in the last few days. We've seen an injury. Now, these are 2 instances that I'm talking about which are captured on camera. And you can imagine with a city full of potholes like this, how many such instances would have happened in the last few days, and how many probably have not been reported. So the suffering, of course, continues at this point in time. The elections are also around the corner. At least now it's time for political parties, especially right now, even the ruling government, to ensure that the quality of pothole filling is good, and also asphalting where necessary is done, and all the potholes in the city are covered. Back to you in the studios.
Very, very unfortunate situation there. And who's suffering? The citizens are suffering on a daily basis there due to potholes in Bengaluru. Deepak, thanks very much for joining us with those details.